The Tape Never Lies Network.
The tape never lies. Tape never lies.
Starts now.
The tape never lies.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
So chase greatness and start understanding that he's gonna make everybody better.
Tape never lies.
I don't want to see your tape breakdowns if you cannot show me things that are negative about a guy that's on your current team.
Hashtag chase greatness. Hashtag take that.
Keep it 100.
Because I'll make this one more time clear. Caden Whitlow, got it.
Keeping it 100.
He is the best quarterback I have ever scouted on tape.
The Chicago Bears select.
Guess who's back? The two dudes that kept it real. Dynamic duo that you love, the smartest man at Dr. Phil. Breaking down the film, never a problem, kick it straight. Most shows focus on stats, we focus on the tape. We keep it in 100, never running east or west. We coming with that truth, cause that's what our fans expect. Cut off the fake and anchor, moving forward to be free. But don't you worry, Shane's got the dumbest tweets. It ain't no secret, Phil and Shane got some haters. But now they're moused up like the true and now and latest. Debaters, draws get kicked like Coach Tabor. Cuts had to be made, we added a barber moderator. Up and down, boys got you double checking. Sad sack strolling like a fool drunk texting. Flexing on the truth cause you know they'll never change. Real, recognize real, that's what you get with Phil and Shane.
Give me some fucking names. Wait, 2 fucking games.
Fuck a play or a captain, all of the upstairs. The tape never lies, the truth, you see. We laugh, we lie, so there's no babies like Maybelline. Straight to the truth with acumen and facts. We got a stat nerd, but he's not just giving nerd stats. Car crash, big impact like trip sack. Every Wednesday night you got the smartest man Phil back. Now we know you're smiling like a fat kid with fun dip. We're back better than ever and we keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest
Keeping it
man.
100.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, it's Keeping It 100. I don't know what that was, but probably Kevin Warren trying to talk his way out of some taxes. Let's bring the guys out. You got me and Shane as a lead.
Oh, it's starting right off. 4-minute intro. Can you imagine how busy this guy must be?
4
terrible,
minutes.
Have a-
So busy.
Take a break. Take a break. Have a Coke and a smile, man. You busy little fucker, you.
And
Poor
he's
guy.
using the Lord's name in vain.
Jesus Christ. I tell you. I can't imagine being that busy. Man.
Remember
Terrible.
when we used to do 16-minute intros?
Yeah. He didn't even like the
16 minutes.
the tongue intro. I thought he'd like that, but
I
he's just
guess
very
not.
busy.
Oh, jeez, what did I do? There I go. It's coming in on one ear.
That's what she said. That would be weird.
I can't believe it took 4 minutes.
Oh my God, these assholes.
Is that Emmanuel Acho?
What is his name? Amuna 613.
Amuna Matata.
Yeah.
What a wonderful phrase. It took 4 minutes. It's just these.
Oh man. So I don't even want to talk about the fucking Kevin Warren. I mean, listen, to me, it's
God, it's Kevin.
them trying to capitalize on the Bears' success, and it's their last ditch effort to put pressure on Cook County. And I know people are flipping out. I guess party at Bragg's house if we move to Gary, right?
Yes,
Northwest Indiana,
right in his backyard.
Jesus, I'll permanently be shacking up with Barb. That's the case.
Marry into that family, bro.
Yeah. Do you have a new cover for your microphone? Is that what I'm looking at there?
I've been had it.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice furry piece of ass over here.
Jesus Christ. You know, just for you doing that, I'm adding another minute to the intro. Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too caught up in the semantics of the I've kind of written it off. When it happens, it happens. You know, beyond that, I'm sick of fucking hearing about it. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know how you feel.
Well, it's taken this to an all new level, Shane.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we could be the Gary Bears, right?
Gary.
Gary, where are you?
Gary, where are you?
We're going to Gary.
Yeah, shout out to Howard Stern, re-upping for another 3 years.
The man, the myth, the legend, Howard Stern.
Absolutely. And
shout out to Howard.
And get better, Robin.
Get better, Robin.
Yeah. Fuck cancer.
Or Robin. Fuck cancer.
But yeah, that's kind of the way that I feel on it. It's not even. I don't even honestly feel like it's worth talking about. It's a political play.
Rolling it out right before Bears Packers.
Yeah,
it is worth pointing what is obvious out, because some people like Edelman, whatever the fuck his name is,
Kerry Franklin, not a fan of Howard Stern.
Kerry is very, very religious as he drives around looking for fucking great views.
Yes.
The king of all media, Kerry.
Well, I think Kerry Franklin's a legend.
Well, Kerry is a legend.
He is.
You're not going to agree on everything with everybody you admire.
That's right.
Right? Like
100% correct.
You're not. So
you and I have had our fair share over the years of players we didn't agree on, situations we didn't agree on, everything.
Right? I'm still mad at you for Cole Kmet's extension.
I don't know, man. I think I don't think they're moving off Cole. I don't. I really don't. I think they're going to try to lower his number and keep him around. That's kind of the way that I feel.
He is, I don't know. When Cole retires, how will I describe him? He is like that cute girl cheerleader, but she gets pregnant. So that's it. It's all over.
Well, I mean, I think they made
worst, dude.
I would be more concerned, Phil, if they didn't. You know, they were very loud and vocal about what they wanted at tight. They drafted a tight end in the top 10. So,
yeah,
you know, Cole's spot as tight end 2 and asking him. I mean, is he perfect? No, but there's a couple of plays where he put Myles Garrett on his ass in the tape, you know, but it is what it is. I think they need to lower his number And I think that probably Cole, being a hometown guy, seeing the ascension that the Bears are on, my guess is he'd be willing to lower it to tack on some years to his contract.
If the Bears flew Cole Kmet to Connecticut for 1 month, I swear I'd have this dude doing things he never thought he could do. I'm honestly.
He's a Chicago Bear. As he deserves to be. I don't know if Phil feels different.
Here's a guy that goes in the opposite direction. You know, I wasn't a big Swift fan based on what he put on tape in the NFL prior to coming to the Chicago Bears. This season, he has ran aggressive, instinctive, with pad breaking tackles, using his offhand to stiff arm and swat.
Yeah.
Arm tackles. He's been that run against Cleveland was a great run.
Yeah.
Several great runs.
4.9 a clip. He's at 7 touchdowns, and he's 65 yards away from the 1,000-yard mark.
I think there was a interview with him after the Vikings opener where we were live, and I said, wow, he just spoke differently. He spoke differently. Like, there's a sense of, listen, there's so many motherfucking talented people and running backs. I mean, you could find a guy in Division II college and get in the NFL, get an opportunity.
You just drafted one in the 7th round.
Exactly. So
that's why people are.
Your lifespan is short. So if you're not attacking what it is your offense is predicated on and using the skill set that God gave you, then you're going to be bounced out of the league. And I felt like his back was to the wall. And Chicago is not an easy town to play in.
No, not at all. I mean, Phil, they can't handle Caleb Williams.
I know
the success. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Let me shout out our guy Gavin here. Hey guys, love the show. Never get to catch it live. Had to cancel my Patreon due to health, financial issues. But the second I get back on the saddle, I'll be back. Everyone should join. It's the truth. Hey man, the door is always open.
Gavin's.
Yeah.
Just give him a couple months while he recovers.
The door is always open, brother. I mean, real life comes first. That's for sure. We appreciate you. Wow. But yeah, Swift, I've been on it since, early in the year. You could just see it. And Phil, you and I think it was Scottish Bear in the Patreon chat today talked about it. We were talking about a guy like Kyle Monangai actually lighting a spark with DeAndre Swift and making him a tougher runner. And, we've talked about that for quite a while. And now it's starting to filter into the Chicago media where they're like, oh, well, Monangai might be a factor in the ascension. And yeah, no shit. We've been talking about it for a while here. That's what competition does. That's what happens. You see a 7th round pick come into your position and have success and be used quite a bit. Listen, as crazy as this sounds, let me pull it up right now. I should have had this ready, but
I'm surprised you didn't have it ready. It's a mark against you.
I know. Jesus.
It's like Kerry Franklin not liking Howard.
So right now, Kyle Monangai is 319 yards away from having 1,000 yards.
Wow.
I was shocked.
Told you how much I don't pay attention to stats.
Oh, me either, but I was just interested in looking that up. It's very surprising. And I'm not saying that the 1,000 yards is the be all end all. DeAndre Swift is 65 away.
Well, it has always been a measuring stick for running backs. So it's just that water cooler conversation with your boys that play fantasy football and fucking
He's got 146
ass crack
carries,
hanging out.
681 yards, 4.7 a clip, and 5 touchdowns. And I went back to not the Cleveland game, but the week before, and he got dinged up a little bit with his ankle, and then he did show up on the injury report last week. And I think that kind of it shouldn't affect his hands, because I mean those are on Monungai, especially that first one that he legitimately would have went for a probably 40 yards at a minimum on that play. But I think that's kind of why they backed off of him a little bit, and hopefully get another week he's ready to go, because Phil, depending on how this goes, Luther Burden out again today, Roma Dunze out. I myself don't expect to see Rome, and probably at the end of the day, they're going to have to err on the side of caution with a foot injury with a top 10 pick with a player that's so young. We'll see. It's going to be interesting.
Like Rome is going to play.
Maybe we'll see how it is. But then you got Luther Burden, and
I don't think anybody's going to miss this game.
Yeah, no, I know we'll see how they handle it, but I just hope.
What do you got at receiver? Duvernay, Zacchaeus, and DJ Moore?
And Colston Loveland is going to have to be a bigger part, and I have no issue with that.
Well,
and
yeah,
they'll use Cole Kmet more.
Oh, jeez.
But
gotta get Jade.
And Britton Brown's got to be active on game day. I think. Listen, just because Micah Parsons is not in, we've lost to the Green Bay Packers many times without Micah Parsons.
Right.
And that's the thing. And it's not the defense so much that we need to worry about. It's our defense versus their offense. Christian Watson came back in a limited fashion today for Green Bay. We'll see if that lasts. He's shown to be very, very injury prone over his, throughout his career. But just because Micah Parsons is not available to play, and he won't be, obviously, the Bears cannot get away from the running game. Get out there, be fucking physical, establish your fucking dominance, and let them know. You start punching them in the mouth early in Chicago, and you get the fucking crowd involved. Kerry Franklin's going to be screaming from the section that he sits in. That's all part of it, man. You can't just default to, Parsons is out, we're going to sling it all over the yard. Running game's got to be a big part of this.
Well, it's definitely got to be a big part of it. That's why these guys got to be ready and prepared. Looking back on the last game, and I'll put the tape out tomorrow for our patrons, I am not okay with some of the play call decisions. I know he's warned everyone it ain't gonna change.
Well, I don't know if you got to listen to his context. He said, when I get out there and it's 3rd and 1 and I see them, I see defense and 0, I'm throwing the football. Every time I'm throwing the football. And that's just, that's who he is.
Well, I don't agree with it, because I think sometimes you just gotta enact your will on another opponent and get the fucking first down so you can continue to drive. I always look back at John Madden saying, when you throw the ball, there's 3 things can happen and 2 of them are bad.
Yeah.
So I love action. I love that.
Do you believe that the Bears are only running play action because Caleb Williams can't pass from the pocket like the geniuses from ESPN Milwaukee are talking about? That's a straight up fucking embarrassment.
Indiana needs to hire us to be their Chicago resource on radio, because those tool bags from Wisconsin look like the biggest frat nerds ever. It's almost
what they're doing, Phil, is they're just using it for clickbait and
Clout.
They're not Chicago. They're not Cap. They're not Hoodie. It's embarrassing in that they're trying to make they're trying to make the Bears Packers rivalry with them and ESPN 1000, and they're coming off dumb.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
it's embarrassing the way that. Listen, I have no problem. I don't expect anybody from Wisconsin to praise the fucking Bears, but just to go out there and blatantly make shit up that doesn't make any sense, saying that Caleb Williams is a negative for the Bears, that he's an absolute liability. What the fuck are you watching?
It's the biggest lie and complete moronic. It's Shady McCoy. These nerd frat boys. These people all trying to manipulate the truth of something. You know, it's not that hard. Like with music, everybody can hear something and like different things. But I think we all can agree that Mariah Carey's a hell of a fucking singer. I think even people that don't like R&B can say that. It's those people that can't say that. No, Mariah sucks. Oh, I can't stand her. That's the same kind of shit here. So how are they not held to a certain standard? You could say you don't trust them or they're young or whatever, but when you bold-face lie, it becomes an indictment on your football acumen.
There was one
look at this fucking dork face.
Down. Yes. He didn't even hit him in his hand.
He didn't even hit him.
He sailed it
Hand.
right. Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, this is all I need to see to know that, yes, he has some skills. But I agree 110% with what Chewy said on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. It is good for the Green Bay Packers for as long as Caleb Williams will be the starter for the Chicago Bears.
Yes.
This will come back and haunt you for the rest of your life.
Well, it's going to go beyond more than this game, and that's the thing. And I mean, let's just say that Green Bay goes out. Let's just say that Green Bay goes out and beats Chicago. He's going to default. See, I told you he's a detriment. It's not based in fucking reality. I just don't understand. I mean, that fucking content is an embarrassment.
It's lying. It's what it is. Like anybody, I know Packer fans and they're nervous because they're honest. Like, bro, Caleb is legit. I've had Cowboy fans and friends that are coaches talking shit about Caleb last year and going into that feminine bullshit, saying they've come full circle now, saying, yo, this dude is the real deal. You were right about this dude. Holy shit. Like, at what point, here's Howie Long comparing him to John Elway, and we've said that here before. And you look at what Caleb Williams does in a down and down, rep, and he is the most hyper analyzed player in the entire NFL, and it's not even close.
Oh, I agree.
And it's like, it's because, unfortunately, this fucking shit mouth from Wisconsin doesn't understand it. It's because he's so good. It's because he's such a hot button topic, because his talent is so immense. When I scouted him coming out of college and I saw what I saw, it was like, for me, who's watched so much tape and been around football my whole life, it was like a layup. Like, bro, this is it. This is the guy. Like, he's the one thing that we have never had. And that's why I went to such extremes, and you see it in the open, and it's never changed for you or me.
No.
it's just an amazing showcase of arm, athletic, football acumen, everything that every beat reporter or wannabe professional beat reporter and suck at tweeting says. It's everything the opposite. He has done. He can't go under center, you guys. You know. We went and showed you it in his college tape. And now he's doing it again. When you have competence at coaching, you're going to get the most out of immense talent like this. It's just that easy to see. You know, there is a Dan Marino like release. They put the fucking, I mean, no, you shared that with me, and I think everyone's seen it, and whoever did it did a great job. But the Joe Montana and Caleb Williams.
But that's the difference, Phil. I think it was Dustin Reagan Padilla.
Well, Caleb's is 30 yards out.
Right. Well, that's what I texted
12.
you. I'm like, look at the difference in. And then you have to add on. Don't forget to add on the end zone because they're to the back of the end zone.
Exactly. And it gets there if they're
quicker.
Quicker.
I know.
From 30 yards out.
The thing about it is, Phil, the Joe Montana is a generational all-time throw within the lore of the NFL.
Exactly.
And then you have people like Shady McCoy and Ben Brust and these jackasses from ESPN Milwaukee saying that it should have been picked off 3 times by 3 different players. And I mean, there's been Chicago people. I mean, don't forget the one guy while Caleb was at the podium. Was that really a wise? I forget the exact wording, but was that really a risk that you should have taken? That's kind of what he meant. And Caleb's like, nah, I can make any throw.
I can make any throw, bitch.
And that's the best part. Yeah. So, Creighton brings it up here too. Shady don't watch tape. It's 100%. Listen, you guys know how I am. I tend to look at things a little bit different. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. So break down exactly what Shady McCoy said in his different statements. He said, Caleb can't read a defense. He said that. Those are his words. He said it multiple times. He said he doesn't know how to play the quarterback position. He's playing off of, his traits, off of his athleticism. And he cannot play in structure. But then what does he say about 30 seconds later? He goes, I need to see number 13 from USC. That's what I need to see. So what you're saying makes no fucking sense.
Yeah,
Shady.
he texted me. And I like, shut the fuck up, Shady McCoy.
Yeah, he texted you because
why do these guys
Caleb reposted all of the bullshit with Shady. Caleb went and reposted it all.
I will take any of these guys on the show. This meathead from Wisconsin, Coach JB's dumb fat ass. He's dumb as a box of rocks. Shady McCoy, I've never seen anyone just talk out of their ass so much so. Just complete. Let's put on the tape. Let's see what that is saying, Shady. It's like ridiculous, like unbelievable that you get this platform and all you do is speak shit. It's like, it's pathetic, to be honest. There's got to be rationale. You don't like them because of the other stuff. Now you're trying to play nice. That's what these guys do. And you can't. What is fucking 10 wins? What is having an NFL record? You said it on After Dark with Adam and Greg, and you made a great point. And I want to make sure it's reemphasized here. The city of Chicago and its beat writers and their media, the Fox broadcast points out that Caleb Williams has an NFL record. An NFL record. Throwing
all time.
All time. Over 1,000 attempts passing and only 12 interceptions. It's never been done before by any other quarterback. But there's this label on Caleb that he's some hero ball, that he needs to throw more interceptions, that he can't do it, that he's not make. And meanwhile, how are you getting these wins? Like, I'm looking at losses and I'm seeing defense giving up fucking points. To Shane's point, this defense has to fucking step up. I'm not worried about the offense. Caleb Williams is the real deal. There is no doubt. There is no doubt. So what he can do is make up for mistakes that transpire, like a holding penalty that puts you back 2nd and 20.
Right.
How many times has he overcome false start?
Phil, and we never did
talk about it.
Phil, you could have a 1st and 10. There could be a false start that pushes you to 1st and 15 or holding that backs you up even more. The Bears never recovered from that.
Never.
And they've done it multiple times.
Grossman. Fucking every fucking quarterback they had never fucking could recover. But yet here we are.
Yeah.
Skipping over the guy that's okay, it's 2nd and 20. He hits fucking Burden on a dig, fucking right on the money. Falls down 1 yard short. Right? Okay, we get the first down. The next play.
So
over and over happens.
So this is Cap was on with ESPN Madison today, and that's former Green Bay Packer Mark Tauscher there on the bottom. And listen critically to how Tauscher addresses this, and then I'll bring up and drive home my point of where what they're saying makes no sense at all.
But if you really compare the two rosters and how this Bears thing has developed, the Bears have the better roster. I truly believe that. If I was drafting today and I could have Jordan Love or Caleb Williams, I'll take Caleb Williams 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Cap is a big-time Bear guy, so we can.
And you played for the Packers.
So he's got the entire offensive line as Pro Bowlers. That's not going to happen. He would not take Caleb Williams. You know who wouldn't? Ryan Poles wouldn't take Caleb Williams over.
He says that
right now. Caleb Williams maybe down the road.
But listen to this, right?
Like that's crazy talk. Just for reference, Cap also said, I believe in September, that the Packers were more likely to finish dead last in the division than first. How's that work? So Cap is passionate. I think the Bears are better than what we thought.
Okay, so I'll just stop it right there. What did Tauscher just say? Tauscher is calling out Cap for saying that Green Bay has a better chance to finish in last than first. He's calling him out for being wrong. And then what does Tauscher say when he wants to drive home his point right there at the end? Well, the Bears are better than we thought. But then he just wants to brush that off. You just outed yourself for doing the same exact thing that Cap did, Tauscher. And yeah, by the way, there's lots of people within the NFL that would take Caleb Williams over Jordan Love. Simply based off financials and talent.
This is
100%. Cap is right. And Ryan Poles, we can berate him all we want. Ryan Poles would not trade Caleb Williams for Jordan Love today. He wouldn't, nor should he.
He would be fucking marched out of town. It's not even close. We're looking at a guy in Jordan Love that has been in the NFL for 6 seasons. Okay? You expect some sort of growth for 6 seasons. Am I ever his ceiling is where he is now? Jordan Love is who he is. He's a good quarterback. That's his ceiling. He is not a great. He won't be a great. I just don't see it. And what Caleb can be is unimaginable. That's the difference. Jordan can't run like this kid. He has no ability of escapability like we have seen this magician. And that was another thing I pointed out on Greg's show. I just think that our fan base, our beat reporters don't take the time to step back and recognize how many warts he covers over with this offensive line and this football team in general. It's amazing how many free runs he's able to juke, a sidestep, escape, either run or carry on the play. That's why I don't go by completion percentage. You got to watch it with your eyes. Was there a drop? There are several drops. There's several. He holds the ball so long. He's having to escape because somebody let a free run. You're also working a right tackle playing left tackle who's still learning to play in the NFL in Trapillo. And it hasn't been that pretty. And he's covering over that. It's just, we didn't even get to Shady McCoy and all these guys talking about Shador Sanders. How did Shador look in the weather? How did Caleb look in the weather? Like, that was cold. It was windy. It was windy in Philly. This motherfucker's arm talent cuts through that shit. He can throw any ball. Remember the fucking idiot moron fucking cult of Fields telling us that Caleb doesn't have a strong arm?
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
like the strongest arm in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean it's Caleb Williams and Josh Allen.
It's sick. I mean, it's the media coverage of this football team sucks. It does. None of them expected 10 wins. Here we are on the precipice of this is a playoff game. This is a fucking playoff game.
100%.
Dunze fucking gotta dress, gotta play. If you're ready, you gotta get out there and fucking play. Thought it was dumb that he was playing last week, to be honest. This is the playoffs. They start now, Saturday night. This isn't fucking Gary, Indiana. This is Chicago. It's time. You're fucking special. Your kicker better be fucking eye painted, fucking ready to fucking go. Everybody. There's no fucking sense but urgency. Everybody. And I know who watches tape and who doesn't by the way they fucking talk about number 18. Like, Tim Hasselback, any fucking Hasselback could go fucking kick rocks. They've been the biggest disgrace in all of media for years. I haven't even heard his statements, but I saw it in the chat. Did you hear Hasselback? I don't have to hear any of them. Any of them.
Supposedly, he said that he doesn't believe that Ben Johnson is sold on Caleb Williams, and he fully believes that he will make a move to get his own quarterback this offseason.
Oh my God. Talk about, that must be Tim. Brother Tim from Boston College. Right? What's the other brother? Matt was the good one, right?
Yeah.
Tim sucked ass.
Yep.
Yes. Tim sucks at fucking being
He was married to the chick on The View.
Yeah. Oh, they're divorced now?
I have no fucking clue.
She had terrible takes as well. Yeah. The whole family has shitty takes. Seriously. I have literally the only one worse than Tim Hasselback is Ross Tucker. Ross Tucker lives on an island of his own. I think there was one summer that I agreed with one thing Ross Tucker came out of his mouth. That is the biggest frat fuck I've ever seen. And when we talk about frat boys, there's a certain level of complete and utter fucking love of themselves, arrogance when they talk. That is Ross Tucker. He pretends to be a man of the people, and he'll talk about you as you walk away. He's that guy. That's a frat boy. Ross Tucker that's the picture in the fucking dictionary. Frat boy, Ross Tucker. Ross Tucker. I've met him. He's just a complete meathead, lazy, journalistic fuck who's got so many people looking out for him. Lucky asshole. Fucking silver spoon in his mouth like Rick Schroeder. Yeah. Erica, this dude, Matt, Tim, all of them, ridiculous. If he thinks that fucking, oh yeah, I'm going to give up on the first overall pick. We're a 10-win team. Like, what? I came here because of him. I came to Chicago because of Caleb Williams. But I'm going to leave? Come on. I'm going to find my own quarterback. Like, they grow on fucking trees. Hold on. Hold my beer. Let me get this kid from fucking Saginaw Valley that I saw on tape. Yeah, David, I've never seen anything like it. It's the laziest thing. It's just straight negative. Negative gets clicks. This is the environment that we're going in. All of these media members and all these shows are all waiting for the haul. Herb is still waiting for the haul. He'd rather get the haul. Well, the haul don't get you to where you want to go. I'm just letting you know. The haul is still a dice roll. I think Caleb has proven himself and his worth. I mean, look, who would take Justin Fields over Caleb Williams? Like, who?
Oh, there's people out there. There's Bears fans out there. They exist.
There's one guy, Stingray. He's nuts. Stingray. Everyone sends me screenshots of this guy.
Yeah.
He has a diatribe for Justin Fields daily. It's hilarious.
It's
Someone should put like a book together. Take his tweets, put a book together, and tell the story. It's hilarious. Have you ever seen this dude?
Oh yeah, I know.
It was a hard day today.
I think he
I just
follows
look
me.
at Justin and I just see a guy, if given an opportunity.
Well, he said it when he went to Pittsburgh, now he's going to a real organization. And then he, said it, now the Jets, he's going to where he's wanted and, surrounded by people he's familiar with. They're going to build around him. This is what he needed. Well, he's thrown like
on the bench.
He's thrown like 14 touchdowns and 2 interceptions over the past 2 years, and he's been benched in both places.
He's benched. An undrafted rookie is starting for the Jets over him. Like, stop. It's embarrassing. Like, what the fuck world are we living in? There's no ceiling for Caleb. That's the point of this. Tim Tebow had a ceiling. Jared Goff has a ceiling. He's it. This is all you get from Goff. That's it. He ain't getting better. He'll never be better than where he is.
This is what I've laughed with, Green Bay analysts and former players and guys like Cam Newton and Shady McCoy and even beat reporters here in Chicago, they're talking about Jordan Love is in what, year 5 or year 6? Year 6, I believe. He's been in the NFL for 6 seasons. Caleb hasn't even finished year 2 and went through probably about the most toxic rookie campaign that you ever could imagine. And nobody talks about that. They're focused on completion percentage. And if you go back to when that was said, Ben Johnson said that was a goal for him to get to at some point. He didn't say a goal for him to get to in year 2. Jared Goff hit that for the first time in year 3 under Ben Johnson. That's season number 9 in the NFL.
Put that in your pipe and smoke that for truth. Do you hear what Shane just said? I mean, these things are very important. The patience level that the Chicago Bears fans, drawn on by, what was that fucking dude who played the fucking whistle and everyone followed him? It was fucking older.
Zamfir, the
whatever the fuck. All these motherfuckers following the media. Like, what's your agenda? What is your agenda? This is what it should be. You sit back and you recognize where the story is. Of course, you're going to go into a season and say, okay, I'm expecting this. I'm expecting this. I'm expecting this many wins, 9 wins, 9 wins. I'm expecting our quarterback to show signs of all of that you expected. The Pied Piper. Thank you, Alex. All of that you expected as writers, like, has happened right in front of your face. It has happened. Has Caleb improved? 100%. Has the offense improved? 100%. Has the run game improved? 100%. Do you know who's checking the run game? The quarterback. The quarterback is making the calls. Do you know how many things this kid is doing and your coach is telling you? Well, I really like the improvement in the communication pre-snap. We're able to now incorporate a lot of motions because he's gotten more comfortable. This shit is happening as you're winning. This shit usually happens when you're fucking getting roasted. He's growing. He's getting better. We're just not there yet. And we have fucking media, fans, assholes on Wisconsin ESPN, our own beat writers are assholes looking like trolls, looking for negativity instead of recognizing the real story is growth is occurring while winning.
But that's the thing.
Ultimate goal.
Last year, Phil, it was you remember Dan Weeder, you got to learn how to win. You got to,
exactly.
These guys have to learn how to. So, and then all of the beat reporters were we've been covering this team for a decade plus. We never cover a team that's in the thick of it, that's playing meaningful games in December. I mean, where's the fucking articles about your rookie head coach saying to you in September, oh no, this team won't be playing their best football right now. We'll be playing our best football in December and January. And look where you're at. But no, we're focused on fucking charting passes in goddamn training camp in a new offense and writing full-blown fucking articles on it. And still talking about it. A week away from Christmas, this is what they're fucking focused on. You're 10-4 with the biggest game that this franchise has had since the fucking double doink.
This is the playoffs, guys. It's up to you and a lot of you to champion this network. Let other fucking fans know the truth. You got that dude that sits by you and he's ignorantly listening to whoever. Put the writer in. He's listening to this channel, that channel, and his information is skewed because it's skewed for a reason of negativity. The goal was to draft a quarterback that's going to take the Chicago Bears out of the training wheel stages of offensive football and into the actual reality of football, throwing and passing and under center. And that's where you are. All while your quarterback continues to grow and become the guy, not just the face of your franchise, but honestly, the new face of the NFL. That's where he's going. That's where he's ascending. And of course, you're going to have Packer fans yell. They're nervous as fuck. I have a coach. He coached with me, offensive line. He couldn't coach this year. Big Packers fan. He's just not a douche. He just, bro, you guys finally got one. You finally got one. That's what is the problem. Me and Shane are going to fight for when people are just throwing around lies. But I think the biggest problem stems from the media coverage at home. How is there not a story written on Caleb Williams breaking the NFL all-time record? If that's not a showcase of growth and his talent and everything the utter opposite of what it is you tried to sell, mind you, doing it in a fucking season of neglect and abuse that you have never seen since Mark Trestman, and Trestman didn't have a rookie quarterback to raise. What Matt Eberflus did last year and company is embarrassing. It's a laughingstock of the entire NFL. You've done a 180 with Ben Johnson. You've got the coach right. You have a culture. And you certainly 100% already had the quarterback. Guess what? That's why Ben's here. Because an offensive coach who wants to be successful in this league and put his name and his reputation on the line to be historic, you don't want to fail. So you ain't going to attach your fucking ship to fucking the kid from the Saints. You're going to look for the I'm going to Chicago because that's where Caleb Williams is.
Right.
And I know what I could do with that.
We do have this.
Angelo, do you remember Greg Braggs?
No.
We can't see him, but he is there.
Wow. He's in the darkness of Gary, Indiana.
The mayor.
It is I, Mayor of Bearstown, and you will all worship me at the mercy of my feet, and you will bow down to the gratefulness that is the Mayor of Bearstown. The Regent Bears, you fucking morons. Yes, I win. 8 years in the making. Not so funny anymore.
Hey,
now bow to me, you peasants.
What year is your stadium getting built?
That will take 15 years, Shane.
Exactly.
But that's neither here nor there. But I've already got the blueprint, the rough draft of how the tailgate will lay out in my cul-de-sac. And for those of you that want to upgrade to the premium package, you will be allowed bathroom access inside the house. Jenny makes a fantastic chip dip. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Now, do I have to be a diehard to come over there, or do I have to just watch Die Hard the movie?
Lucky you, Phil, as a fine contributor to the amazingness of the CHTO Sports Podcast.
Yes.
You will have access
Thank
to
you.
the pool. Man, you'll get like the
Giant
VIP in the
Jenga.
back, the pool,
Can you imagine?
giant Jenga.
Can you imagine? Oh my God. Carm's like, Tyson's going to look so good in the region. I can't wait. Can't wait.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my God. Do you know how many arm wrestling tournaments are going to be in Northwest Indiana coming up soon?
That's right. They'll be happening at my cul-de-sac. Gather round, boys and girls.
This
is going to be a special day in the year of 2035.
Where are they looking, Greg? Like, where in the region?
Gary.
Well, the best now, everybody just says Gary because anyone not from around here just only knows Gary. The more likely town would be city would be Hammond, Indiana. If you skirt up the
Hammond,
Indiana. If you stroll up the toll road, the Indiana Illinois toll road, they call it the Skyway. There's a couple casinos in Hammond. All right. There's respect the mayor of Bearstown.
You're like the Wizard of Oz.
you?
Oh, you guys are in trouble. This is going to have an effect on your privileges in the region here. Okay.
Gary.
Hammond and Gary are the same thing, says Rogue Man.
No, they are not. Thank you for that input, Rogue Man. Hammond
Michael Jackson was born in Gary.
That's right.
So that
Hammond, Indiana is to me the likely target. It's right there along the lake as you're kind of skirting up the toll road. You go through the mills, and that's how you get to Chicago from. Unfortunately for you, many people care.
Many people.
You guys will be the only program over the next 3 days to talk about the actual game as opposed to stadium talk, which will be hammering the wires tomorrow. Everyone will be talking about this.
Oh my God.
The
Bears blog is already tweeting out how awful Kevin Warren is. So I had to quote tweet him with his tweet from 2023 where he was praising Kevin Warren and the amazing hands that his dad, or I mean Ted Phillips, was leaving the Bears in with Kevin Warren.
Well, you know what they say in the NFL, not for long. But place. Now, it would be funny with Crown Point. That's my actual hometown. There is area on this highway that's called I-65. That seems a little too far from the border for my taste. As a Bears fan, like Hammond, still, you can actually see the skyline from Hammond, Indiana, looking across the lake. You cannot see Chicago from Crown Point. That would be crazy. But ultimately, I think you guys probably know nothing I'm telling you guys, but this is just a leverage play. Indiana is financially one of the best states in the entire U.S. So it is a good leverage play that, if anything, you should be mad about as Bears fans is that they should have went to this 2 years ago, because Indiana will lay out the red carpet. Thomas McDermott, the mayor of Hammond, he'll move heaven and earth to get the Bears. 2 NFL teams in the state of Indiana. We'll be jumping to that opportunity. Why not? Getting all that money of all those people come from Illinois. All the Illinois people are already coming over here to live anyway.
How do you feel about that? I understand the timing of it. They're trying to build off the momentum that the Bears have created. But Greg, how do you feel about the timing of this right before the Packers game?
Well, that doesn't surprise. I mean, it pisses me off, but I've used up all my anger towards that part of it years ago. I mean,
my first explosion in this regard was when they dropped the Chicago blueprints and did that whole
Yep.
dog and pony show for the Chicago stadium the day before the draft.
Yep.
And I'm sitting here like, I want to talk about who the Bears are going to take with the 9th pick. I want to talk about celebrating Caleb Williams coming to the Bears 2 years ago. And instead we had to talk about the stadium the day before. They did it again when the Bears went to London. And we're all excited. All these Bears fans, everybody's excited to be out there. They dropped more stadium news that day. Then this year they dropped it before the joint practice against the Dolphins, whatever, not a big deal. But then they dropped it a day before week 1 against the Vikings, which was also a huge game this season, and everyone looking forward to the Ben Johnson era. And now they're doing it again here before Bears Packers. And ultimately, this is Kevin Warren and the Chicago Bears understanding, or at least trying to use, political leverage, the voice of the people to try to move the needle, because this affects votes. This affects, votes in the state, and politics, all that crap. But I just ultimately, it to me is a moot point. They're not I just think they're going to get Indiana to lay down, make all these agreements, and then Illinois will finally come to their senses. I don't envision any scenario where George McCaskey would not only agree to move the Bears out of Chicago, but move them out of the state of Illinois. So I still find it really hard to believe. But no, the timing of this stuff doesn't surprise me at all. And I'm not sure how it works, but I know maybe this also has something to do with the new year coming up. And this is kind of like a last-ditch effort, because when the new year rolls over, whatever deals they have or politicians that lose their seats or ever that crap, which is over my head, I know that also has something to do with it in terms of timing.
Yeah, I mean, don't you remember didn't he make a guarantee that they would have shovels in the ground in 2025? Didn't Kevin Warren make that?
Yeah.
Make that statement?
Yeah.
So no.
So whatever. I know I guys got you guys off track. I know you'd rather talk Bears Packers. More just having fun with this. I don't give a crap about this. I care about Bears Packers on Saturday. The Bears finally have a good football team and a great head coach. Playoffs is the conversation, and the Bears are going to use me as a political sheep, so I can help do their bidding for whatever leverage plays they're losing with the state of Illinois.
Gary, where are you?
Gary, Indiana.
Gary,
but
he hates you with this.
It is fun to let you guys know that I am now mayor of Bearstown.
Yes.
And you will respect me for that.
Boy, oh boy. Does this mean that Drunk Santa's not showing up next week?
Is Drunk Santa coming back?
He just knocked his Wi-Fi out.
He did.
Jenny unplugged it. She heard she heard we're all coming over for tailgate.
He's like Wicked.
Yeah.
He's Gary, Indiana's Wicked.
Oh my God. It's like he looks like what's his face? He looks like Carm watching Tyson take a rep in July at training camp. I'm gonna miss you. I won't see you for a while.
Come back. Come back, Ralphie. Gary.
I'll never let go, Tyson. I'll never let go.
Come back. The kid's fucking tongue stuck to the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was in Indiana.
It was.
That was in Indiana as well. A Christmas Story.
Jenny probably called 911 when she heard some lunatic screaming in their garage.
I'm the mayor of.
He's officially lost it.
You got the quarterback, the coach. You got the running game, the O-line. We got some receivers banged up, so that's a question mark. The big thing for me is Traquan Brisker.
I mentioned it on After Dark.
This fucking game, man.
I said it on After Dark, Phil, when I know I came to the show a little bit later than you guys did, but I brought it up. He's going to be key. He's going to be absolutely key, especially if Christian Watson. I have this sneaky suspicion that the Packers are going to keep him limited, and then he may not play, but he wants the Bears to think that there's an absolute shot he plays. Maybe I could be completely wrong on that. We'll see. But just the sheer speed, and that's Jalen Johnson doesn't match up well with that. Jaquan Brisker, the Bears secondary really doesn't match up well with that. The speed element.
Yeah. Jalen certainly hasn't. I'll tell you that. Another pat on the back for TTNL. You can make up a lot of excuses, but Brisker has been a liability, and so has Jalen Johnson. If it's me, you're putting Jalen on a rep count. Stevenson comes in with.
Well, Jalen is on a rep. Jalen's been on a rep count.
Yeah. My rep count would be okay. First and second down. On third down, he's out. He looks fat, out of shape, and slow. Those things aren't elite corner. Maybe fat is too hard for some people. He looks heavy and out of shape.
Yeah, listen. Maybe you know something that I don't, and I'm not saying, but Watson.
I don't think so either.
Watson has been a guy that's been injured more than not. So there's a big difference between suiting up and being, a contributor or being a decoy, just with your speed and stuff like that. We'll see. Would I be shocked if he went out there and made an impact? No, that's the way that it goes. But he has been a guy that's been hurt. I mean, I believe he tore his ACL last year, the last game of the season, because that was when Jalen Johnson prayed over top of him.
Yes.
When it happened.
That was. I think, listen, there's so many things to get in. I don't want to lose my spot because that was something you and I both agreed on. And yes, you brought it up on After Dark. I had brought it up earlier. Jaquan Brisker, to me, has been a liability in regards to situational football, knowing his assignments and being in the right place, seeing things. Like that headsy play that DeMarco Jackson makes, these are the things we have not gotten from Jaquan Brisker, and I had faith in Brisker. He just hasn't been what it is that we expected him to be. And then Kyler Gordon going out forced your hand, so to speak, because it would have been great to replace Brisker with CJ Garner-Johnson and Kevin Byard at safety and let those two guys use their football instincts, which they have very good. And that's how you get these turnovers. But now you're going to be playing with this crew and with Jordan Love just throwing off the fucking back foot. Like, you gotta be in your fucking place. You have to be at your landmark. And hopefully they get there. What transpired in the first Green Bay game was a loss because of Brisker and Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson's effort on that tackle, I know a lot of people remember me ranting and getting so fired up with Gervon Dexter. When we went to watch the tape, what Jalen Johnson put on tape, I don't know how he starts the next week on that play. You have an opportunity to put your face in there, square up, wrap up. You pull the fucking Deion Sanders flag touch and let the running back Jacobs go and get a big gain. Like, that's the game right there on the fucking line.
Right.
Just watch it. And we have people defending that shit. Not me. Fuck that. Put your face in there and wrap the fuck up, Jalen. You want to get paid? It's your fucking job. Make a tackle. Has he made one tackle? Have you seen him make a tackle? Off the top of your head, can you think of one?
I mean, I'm not.
Anybody in the chat?
I'm assuming he's got to have a tackle, but I mean, I can look
Have
it
we
up.
seen a solo tackle? I know Nashawn Wright has had some solo tackles.
He has 5 tackles.
I haven't seen it, man.
And that's over 4 games.
I'm talking about Jalen Johnson.
Yeah.
Jalen, I have not seen make a tackle. And I will put it up tomorrow in the tape. I'm going to pull that one fucking clip again, just to remind everybody. This is what Jalen did with the game on the line. Is that what you want? Like, is that okay? It ain't okay with me. So these two guys, Jalen Johnson and Jaquan Brisker, listen, they go out there, play their asses off. I will be the happiest. I will praise them. You won't hear shit. The problem we have is selective hearing. Shane and Phil, they're always no, there's a standard. Your head coach has a standard too. The whole team should have a standard.
100%. I don't know why people get so mad at that. It was like that screenshot that I sent you of the guy in the After Dark comments on YouTube saying, calling you out, Phil, for wanting Antoine Randall L to do a better job, with the receivers, with the drops and stuff. And he's like, bro, you coach little kids. This guy's a professional. And so my response to him was, well, Phil called out Matt Nagy from Jump and Matt Eberflus from Jump. So, and they're professionals. So you believe in them? And then he finally responded tonight and said, oh, so he's like, anybody could have said that about Matt Nagy and Matt Eberflus. Well, yeah, after the fact, I said, Phil said it before they started, that there was major question marks and that he didn't like it. I can remember the guy we just had on, Greg Braggs, Phil. How many conversations do we have with him when, oh, come on, Phil, he's coach of the year, all of that shit. You see things. Just because things are going positive doesn't mean that there's not concerning things that you see. And that's we've lost patrons that way. We've lost subscribers to our YouTube page because they think that we're negative. No, listen, we started this because we're Bears fans. We want what's best for the Bears. You think we want to sit here and be negative? No, but the Bears have to earn some trust back. Are they on their way? Yeah. Are they doing a better job? Yeah. Do they still have a long way to go? Yeah. Would I be shocked if they went out and got beat by Green Bay Saturday? No. That's been their history. Should they beat Green Bay? Yeah. I think they should. I really think they should. But this being said, the fans, and Ben Johnson is right. Every one of you fucking fans, Phil, you've been in the stadium. I've been in the stadium. Some Chicago Bears fans don't know how to fan.
Oh,
you make sit down. Come on.
I had to tell the whole section to get up on third down.
It's crazy.
People were laughing back then. Like, you're from out of town. Shut the fuck. Listen, I'm just saying this because I have to say this. Shane knows as well. I've turned down jobs because I can't move my family. It doesn't take away my resume of what I've done on here. The reality of what I was pointing out is coached universally. That's where that guy loses any kind of soapbox to stand on. So our receivers have dropped a lot of balls. So beat reporters and people covering the team could talk about completion percentage in a negative connotation. But they've dropped the ball with hand errors. Something as simple as where you put your thumbs when the ball is below your waist is a coachable act. It is something that could be fixed. And it is something that I'll always point out. I've showed it with Cole, Burden, and Adunze several times. The reality is watching these guys, when Caleb is throwing an anticipation pass to them and it's coming underneath their chest. So if it's coming to your chest, our thumbs are in like that. Going out of your body, you can keep your thumbs in. If it's below our chest, now into our stomach area, our thumbs now have to go out. So now we're catching like we're catching a baby falling off of a fucking chair or something. Our receivers don't adjust their hands. Watch it. A lot of these drops could be prevented just by where they're putting their hands. And I've seen it many times. And I've pointed it out on tape to our patrons, and I'll point it out here on this free show that we do. With over 891 of you listening, smash the like button. Do us a favor, right above Shane, thetapeneverlies.com. Sign up, become a patron, become the most educated fucking Bear fan you could be, with the opportunity to communicate with us. We will talk with you. We'll explain it. We'll make sure you understand. If you want something different, we'll make sure that happens. But if we look at the Chicago Bears, the rookie, Colston Loveland, is the only one on the entire team that adjusts his hands with his eyes all the time. No matter where the ball is, he's doing it right. I'm proud of what I was able to be as a 5'7", 175-pound wide receiver, punt returner. I know I could catch everything. I would compete with anybody. I don't care, right? So when I know I'm short, right? When I coach this position and I see it being coached, I know you could be better. You catch with your eyes first. That is the truth. Why did Manungai drop that screen? He turned away from the ball.
Yeah,
his hands were
trying to run first. Yeah.
He tried to run. His palms were sweaty and up. Watch, his left thumb is in. He's not going to catch it. Everything you could do wrong, he did. So we got to coach that shit up. You got to catch with your eyes. We have a saying. My freshman coach taught me this when I was young. The difference between winning and losing is catching and dropping the football. DeMarco Jackson, he loses track of that drop. It's just another dropped, missed opportunity, right? Colston Loveland going out. His thumbs are down. He catches that fucking ball, lays out, continues, and protects and rolls over with. These are the things that you see each and every way. This is the pro. It touches your fucking hand. You catch it. That's where we need to get to. Roma Dunze, he's been absent, MIA, hurt. He was having a shitty year. And there's misinformation that PFF and beat reporters and whoever is telling you, oh, he only had 4 drops. Ask Sean Stewart. In the first Detroit game, he had like 4 drops alone in that game. So the reality, your statistical numbers, your completion percentage, and all, excuse me, and all that shit mean absolutely nothing. What does the eyeball test say? I'm not going to pump anybody up that doesn't deserve it. That's the mission statement. Thus, the tape never lies. Nobody can fuck with that. It's the dopest shit out there. So all those haters with their small podcasts with no fucking views, I want to give them views. I want them to be better. Become a patron. Be better. Know what the fuck you're talking about. Learn how to watch tape. If I'm a young, up-and-coming writer and I love the NFL, go to a coach's clinic. Learn the position that you want to cover. Go there. Understand it from that angle, not from this nerd, statistical, analytical. That shit has no fucking value. I'm telling you. Ben Johnson gives two shits about it. Well, why did he say it? Why did he say it? Because that's a goal. It's a goal for years down the road. Okay, you want to be there.
But everybody's taking it so literal. That's what I
You're taking it literal because you're fucking so small in your mind. You're not watching what's going on the field. Like, are we understanding that your quarterback is growing in the offense with the coach, Tim Hasselbeck, Matt, whatever the fuck your name is, while they're winning, while they're the number 2 seed, number 1 in the NFC North? They have an opportunity to shove the fucking Packers' face right in the fucking dirt. You come into this fucking house, we beat your ass. That's what you fucking do. This ain't the old Bears. That's what you do as the coach.
That's the mentality they have to have.
Fuck in the locker room. Jalen, you want to fucking not tackle? Get your ass showered. We'll see you tomorrow. That's what changes this shit.
Phil, that's the mentality that they have to have. That's the mentality that fans have to have, because I think Bears fans are so, downtrodden at this point. They're just expecting the absolute worst. They want so bad to believe that better things are on the horizon, but they just can't force themselves to accept it. And to me, this is different. People want to talk about this is the best team since the 2018 Bears. I think it's better simply because of the head coach and the quarterback. That's removing the defense from the equation completely.
100%, Shane. I agree with you 100%.
The offensive line is infinitely better. Don't ever forget Kyle Long talking to his brother Chris and saying, how far do you think we would have went if the double doink went through? Were we going to win the Super Bowl? Chris Long said, no, you guys weren't going to win the Super Bowl. You were way too soft up front. That was Chris Long telling his brother what he thought about the Bears' offensive line. The defense was Super Bowl worthy. Yes, we understand that. They were. It didn't get done. Mitch was never going to be the guy at quarterback. Matt Nagy was never the proper head coach. And the offensive line had its moments. It wasn't a group like Phil was talking about, that they're going to go out there and they're going to fuck you up, tell you about it, and then go line up and do it again. What do you think? Listen, and I know that this is Ozzie Trapillo has taken a lot of bullets from us, Phil. What the fuck do you think that Myles Garrett does in the position that Ozzie Trapillo was in this past Sunday?
Builds your confidence.
No. What does Braxton Jones do if he was in there?
Gets destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. He gives up 6 sacks.
Yeah, maybe 4.
It's crazy.
I'll give him 4. Definite 4. It would be 3 or 4 that Braxton would have given up 100%.
But Joe Tooney might be playing the best football of his entire career, Phil. Look at the issues and the concerns that we had with Drew Dahlman in the beginning of the year. Look at the ascension that we've seen from Darnell Wright. a player that we've believed in. I mean, Caleb Williams was talking about, his offensive line being the Avengers. He said that Darnell Wright is Bucky because he's got one arm.
Because he's got one arm.
But that tells you.
And he's playing probably the best right tackle football
in all of football.
Yeah. Again, we were right about that as well.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean,
you answer Ken not to take you off. Could he do that? He wants to post a GIF membership.
They don't like he can't. He could work it out with somebody. Maybe the guy that was falling on hard times. If he's still listening, maybe they could link up over social media and work it out that way.
DM Shane, and maybe we could do it like that.
Or if I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the guy's name, the one that had to cancel his Patreon. Maybe they could link up. But unfortunately, Patreon doesn't let you do GIF subscriptions. That's something that they should do, but they don't.
Well, it's very nice if you can.
Yeah.
It's the holiday season. And I know we swear a lot. So you're young. It was Gavin. Guy Finley needs his fucking patron back.
Guy Finley. He's hoping that Pete doesn't get fired.
And praying.
He's watching.
He's got his statistical chart out. Guy.
I've never seen it, Ken. Maybe you can
awesome.
as a customer. I don't know.
Sean Stewart.
Oh, okay, they do it now.
If Sean says it.
Yep.
It must be done.
Okay.
So Ken will do it, and we'll give it where it is. Gary, where are you?
I'll have to look into it.
Where did the king of Bearsville go? He's gone?
Yeah, he never came back.
Jesus, Jenny got him.
Yeah, she cut him off. But let's rip through some of these super chats, Phil.
Yes.
Kentucky Bears fan, $9.99 on a neutral indoor field. Who you got? The 2018 Bears versus the 2025 Bears. 2025 Bears. I just said that. I think you have infinitely better head coach that understands football and situational football. You have a better quarterback. You have a better offensive line. The biggest separator is the defense. But I mean, so you have Allen Robinson, Tariq Cohen, Jordan Howard.
Who was the other receiver there?
Taylor Gabriel.
And was it Miller?
Yep. Yeah, that was his best year. That was his rookie year.
Anthony Miller, right?
Yeah, he had 7 or 8 touchdowns as a rookie, and then
you had the shoe salesman. You had a shitty kicker.
Yeah.
You had a great.
You had Greg's guy, Oven Mitts.
Wait, you had Darnell Mooney. How can I forget that?
You had Oven Mitts though.
Josh Bellamy.
Craig's boy.
Greg's boy.
Yeah.
Trey Burton.
Yep.
Trey Burton. Yeah.
Just run the Philly special and that would have fucked them all up. Robert Nash, $3.50, $1.99. Let Caleb be the villain in the national media. He is. He's the guy that they love to hate because, like I said, guys, I don't agree with any of it, but there's a method to their madness, sadly, and it's just the way of the world. It's the way of social media. It gets reactions. It gets clicks. Yes, it pisses me off. It pisses Phil off. It pisses all Chicago Bears fans off. Look at Colin Cowherd has literally covered every point on the fucking map about hating Caleb Williams, saying he's garbage, not good. He's talented. He's figuring it out. He's the best in he's amongst the best in the NFL. He's Patrick Mahomes, and now he's all in his little maggot sidekick that doesn't know shit about football brought up to him yesterday or 2 days ago. How about if you're the Bears, you trade Caleb Williams and a few draft picks to Cincinnati for Joe Burrow? And Colin's like, what are you talking about? You want to assume all that salary, give up premium draft picks, and give up Caleb Williams? No, you don't make that trade. And I agree.
100% no. We've gone, I know Cap did your exercise today, or was it yesterday, with the quarterbacks and having Hoodie pick and Shea, who no way Shea is what I call him, because I rarely agree with Shea. Snorling? Is that how you say his name? I rarely agree. But Logan Roberts. Stop worrying about 300 yards. How about a receiver catch the fucking ball, and then you could worry about yards thereafter? This is the whole thing I ask people.
But that just means that Logan must believe that you don't really have a good game unless you're passing for 300. That's probably the first thing Logan looks at. How many yards did he pass for? How many touchdowns? Oh, he passed for 225 and had 1 touchdown. That really wasn't a great game.
So let me do this exercise for Logan. Hopefully, Logan, I think you're a patron. I think I've seen that name. So Logan, what did Caleb have against the Browns? The second best or number 1 pass defense in the NFL. Was it 280 yards? Shane?
Yeah, he didn't have 280.
What was it?
Against Cleveland, you said?
234?
Yeah, it was.
It was something.
Let me give you the exact.
Give me the exact.
Yeah, he was 17 of 28, 242.
242. So 242. Cole Kmet running that post route drops it.
Right. But this, Logan, we're not killing you. We're trying to teach.
Perfect.
The
Logan.
300 yards doesn't mean shit, man.
So 25-yard drop by Cole Kmet on that pass to Cole, where he's falling to the ground.
The fucking screen to Manungai that he dropped.
Screen to Manungai. Let's just give it like a small number, 34 yards. So 25, 34, that's 63 yards, 64 yards with 240. Oh, there's 300. That's just 2. Luther Burden, wide open, has his hands wrong. This was a fucking, I can't wait to show this throw. Gorgeous ball, hits him, and he drops it. That would have gone, he would have kept running. So that would have gone for 60, 40 yard, 50 yard. You see where the numbers lie?
And Phil, you could have got
percentage lie. Like,
you could have got his
fucking play.
Go back to Baltimore. You lost 30-16. He was 25 of 38 for 285 yards. You lost.
Exactly.
The most important stat is win or lose. That is it. The stats will come, guys. They will come. He's still so early in his maturation process. You have to, unfortunately, wipe year number 1 from the fucking slate. That's how bad it was. But you can wipe it from the slate, but do not forget about it. Like I said, it is absolutely critical. Listen, we've talked to people that were on the team, people connected to the team, people that cover the team, and there was all of this bullshit out there about Caleb. Wasn't invested, wanted to run home and play video games with Rome and with Keenan Allen. He missed all these meetings and, didn't want to listen to coaches, didn't want to learn the offense, didn't want to listen to anybody. I've never coached a game of football in my life, and I know that Phil has coached many of them, and Phil and I specifically talked about this. There is a 0.0% chance that you cannot be committed, not know the playbook throughout the entirety of an NFL season, going through multiple OCs, multiple head coaches, getting the shit kicked out of you 68 times, and still throwing for 3,500 yards, 20 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. As a rookie, if you're not prepared, if you're not invested, if you don't know your plays, it's impossible. It's the NFL. It does not work that way. You can turn them around. It would be 6 touchdowns and 20 interceptions. There's
Exactly.
there's
Look at
a small
Peyton
amount of
Manning's
truth
rookie
to
year.
everything. I get it. Could Caleb have done things better? 100%. Were there times where he was pissed off? Yes. He probably didn't expect to come into this toxic environment that Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus built for him with Shane Waldron. It was toxic. They were the ones that were unprepared. They were the ones that weren't invested. It was them. Now you see Caleb coming out. He's surpassed his touchdowns from last year with time left. He's going to throw for more yards than he did last year. And, oh, by the way, you're fucking winning because you have competency at head coach, at offensive line coach, at the offensive line. You have more playmakers on offense. It's nauseating that people are more concerned, fucking Bears fans are more concerned about being fucking right than believing in their fucking team and looking at it with a critical eye. No, we're going to prove Phil and Shane wrong. EJ came here and said that Phil and Shane don't hold Caleb accountable to his liking. I don't have to hold him accountable to your liking. Start your own show. I hold him accountable. We put our face to it every fucking week, every show. We told you that he's the least of the Bears' problems by a country mile, and we're right. We were right last year. We're right this year.
It's
Caleb
time for
is
you
not the issue. He
It's
never
time
has been.
It's time for EJ to come and say, you know what? You were right, Phil and Shane. Then I'll respect you.
The people that don't like
They
Caleb
can't.
give more respect to Tyson Bagent and Justin Fields because they are more interested in Phil and Shane or somebody else that is pro Caleb Cap being wrong. So they can text or they can tweet and say, "Oh, look, see? Told you. I've been wrong about plenty. I don't give a fuck. I can admit it." I also don't need to be critical of somebody because it's not up to the fucking level that you want. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. That's like me telling you to fucking parent the way I want you to parent. Get the fuck out of here. Doesn't work that way.
That's some fucking Wisconsin ESPN type shit.
It's embarrassing.
Jesus Christ, it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, but it's just
the reality of a standard that some of you guys don't even know what it is we have to deal with some of this stuff and fans and
Phil, I could write a fucking
running
book.
their fucking mouths and talk. Pat, the designer, did a whole show on TTNL, only to come back months later when we called his ass out, right? Again, to say, who's TTNL? You
never heard of
lose all fucking respect. All. I don't have to agree with it. Pat might be the coolest dude. But if you're a fucking pro, this show is keeping it 100. Me and Courtney Cronin are friends. I love Courtney. I'm going to fucking call Courtney out. I'm going to call Cap out. I'm going to call Shane out. If you can't handle that, then you aren't made for that job. Sorry. That's just the reality. If you're that soft, but you want to play big boy, you're a big tough guy, you got problems, bro. You got problems. Hold yourself to a standard. I have no problems. None with what I put out there. I put my name to it. I used to do it for free. And Shane and just whoever in the chat knows they found me. We found you through your tape breakdowns. Charles Leno, Speed Bump Charlie, The Walrus, all that shit that I used to produce, do it because I was the first one to fucking do it. Before anybody was doing it, I was doing it. That's the truth. It's not arrogance. It's the fucking truth. And it was getting 125,000 views. And I was pushing it back to the old network. I decided I'm going to do this to help this network and do a podcast because I believed not in blogging, but in podcast. This is the truth. So I'll put a promotion, go sign up for Bears, whatever, in the middle of the breakdown, right? Some of you are talking about it. Mike used to see it. Go over there and listen to the show. And that's how you found us, right? And I did it all. Hundreds, thousands of views. Turns out someone else is making money off of me. That person deleted all of that work that I did. All of it. Because I didn't have the space to keep that shit. I mean, you're talking, those were like 28-minute long videos. Shane would know. It'd take me, I'm sitting with my phone uploading it.
Yeah,
and deleted them all. Gone. Can't find them. I think a couple guys were able to find a few.
But that's just to Phil's point, just to kind of drive it home, and then we can get back to the game and shit like that. But that's,
I just wanted to say.
Yeah, most people found TTNL or found Phil by his tape breakdowns. The tape never lies. And when we started out, I'm like, dude, he's like, we got to come up with a name. And I'm like, I got it already. It's the Tape Never Lies Network. And we'll use TTNL.
That's the true story. I think new fans need to understand. I did this. It was called Draft Dr. Phil's The Tape Never Lies. Broke down the Bears, broke it down so there was no misagenda. Guess who? For Cutler, for Fields, for all of these quarterbacks that we had, to look at them in the right perspective and the offensive lines, because people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So I showed it. And then I didn't realize how much money could be made, and someone was stealing money from me. And so that's why we started this and put it behind a paywall. And now the NFL's chopping down on every fucking person that does it. And unless you're their favorite, whoever the fuck, like this dude could do it, but this guy can't do it. I don't feel like playing that game. So that's why when people say, why don't you do it for free? Because it's fucking a lot of work. And it's a lot of time. And I have a day job as well. I wish I could just do this. I don't have CHGO. We have TTNL here. We don't have the Wisconsin ESPN hiring Shane and Phil. Although the Gary, Indiana should get on the phone with us tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Because I tell you what, we'll give you a better show than that. Whatever the fuck they're doing over there. But in reality, this is where we are now. We keep it 100. I tell you the truth. And then I show you. So when you're a patron, back to this, and then we're done. When you're a patron, ask any of them. The grip it and rip it, as Richard's putting up here, Richard Gordon. All the sayings and coaching points that I made, they're all now on Patreon. That's where you do it. And then you get your patron, you get the answer, and you can talk. I'm in the chat. Shane's in the chat. We're constantly communicating, you know, unless you're Bullets and you want to fucking bounce, or Guy Finley, because you can't make a fucking kick, or you can't get a fucking old ass coach, whatever it is, you get in there. It's $10 a month. It's one fucking coffee at Starbucks. And then you become a patron. And then you get the breakdowns, the other shows, all of the draft and free agency stuff. Like, think about all the fucking college breakdowns we did. You can go back and watch the fucking Caleb Williams breakdowns, and you'll be like, holy fuck. I don't give a fuck what.
If you like the draft, you're gonna want to be if you like the draft, you're gonna want to be a patron. I'll just say that.
Shout out to my guy, Chris Harold, Sean Stewart, Ivan Vargas, all of these guys.
But I just found Phil.
Oh, Jesus. Four-minute intro. The old network.
This week in the doctor's office.
In the doctor's office.
In the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, those were the days. But wait, there's more.
I mean, if I'm going to root for a team, I want to give it all I got.
Next play. Pass. 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 Pass.
There was no rhyme or reason.
Drove down the field. Mr. Montgomery breaks a huge run. If he scores on the run, you don't got to worry. But you do got to worry because he gets tackled at the freaking 15.
There was no rhyme or
Next play.
Bold predictions.
Bold predictions.
10-4. The playoffs essentially have begun for our Bears, who have the toughest remaining schedule in all of football. Home to Green Bay, in Santa Clara versus the San Francisco 49ers before we come back home, which could set up to be a huge game.
Oh my God.
On the lakefront.
Please,
versus the Detroit Lions.
Sweep all these motherfuckers.
It's like the NFL knows what the fuck they're doing, right? It's weird.
My God. They do, except when it comes to video games. They can't just give us everybody can have the fucking license.
Yeah.
Let's have a competition.
They need to give us the video game license. We'll take that over. We'll take over for New Era, designing the hats. And
man, I love that idea.
Oof. Some of them are
a nice hat. Claudio cannot design the hat.
No, we keep Claude. We keep Claude far away.
Oh, this is Claudio the barber. Yo, 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 this is Claudio the barber. Oh, this is Claudio the barber. This is Claudio the barber, and this is Shy City Sports, keeping it 100. Listen, it's Jesper Horsted's world, and we're just all living in it. Oh, this is Claudio the barber, and this is Shy City Sports, keeping it 100. I see you, Shuri. I see you. This is Michael the fucking killer right here. All right?
Never mind. Take him off. I can't even understand him because of the mask. It's done.
He does have a lot of hats in that.
He does.
I love Claudio.
Where did
Jesper Horsted's? Is Jesper still in the league?
It's not quite 8. Like, but
where are we at
enough.
now, Shane?
We start TTNL. We moved on from the old place on my birthday of all days, July 25th, 2020.
Oh my God.
We moved on, and August 31st, 2020, so just a little over a month later, we did a show called Just the Tip.
Just the Tip with Adam Rink.
Just the Tip to kind of, show everybody what we're going to do. And then we went live the very next day and opened our show and promptly got shut the fuck down.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Made the error right out the gate.
Yeah. We got a copyright strike for playing audio from a guy reading a not a poem, but like a spoken word thing. And he gave us the old copyright strike, so we couldn't broadcast for 90 days.
That was the worst. We had to upload the show.
Fucking A. We just started. Yep. It was crazy. But yeah, so 2020, but we were, yeah, Phil, Mike's right. He's been watching that.
Yeah.
I think you started before I did at the old network. I think I was 2015. I was there. You were there before because you had been trying to get me for quite a long time to agree to come on, and then finally I just did it.
I
But
have a good eye for talent, Shane.
yes,
Rags, you.
Logan hit puberty. He said 8 years ago. Speaking of puberty, Kerry Franklin had the best typo ever during the Cleveland Browns game.
Did he?
Yeah, he had I took a screenshot of it. Hashtag puberty. Kerry Franklin will know what I'm talking about. But Phil, we have the Green Bay Packers coming to the lakefront.
Goomba. Yes.
What
the Green Bay Packers coming to the
say
lakefront.
you?
This is a playoff game. The Chicago Bears, I believe, have all the eggs in their basket. I just feel like you have everything. You got nothing to lose. This is your house. The confidence, the swagger, you got the quarterback, you got the better roster. And I hope Odunze plays. I feel like he'll be I believe he's going to play. I'm putting that out there. Odunze will be in my bold prediction. How about that? This is a playoff game. Bears are going to win 35, Shane.
35.
17.
Wow.
Chicago Bear. I believe they're going to fucking go out there and put it to these motherfuckers. I swear to God, there is going to be accountability. There is going to be a sense of urgency around this team. I feel very good watching the Packers play and how they handle themselves and how we responded in Cleveland and how we responded in that game against Green Bay. Our defense totally let us down I don't believe they're going to do it this time. I challenge Jalen Johnson. I challenge Jaquan Brisker. So 35-17, Bears victory, celebration out the gate. I'm going to
love it.
Bold prediction. Caleb throws for 3 touchdowns.
God
2
damn.
of them to Rome Odunze, Shane.
Wow.
Dresses for this game and has a huge game.
So you're really putting it out there then?
Yes. That's why I said it's going to be in my bold prediction. Rome Odunze with 2 touchdowns coming off not playing.
I love it.
Do we need this game? And Steve, remember Steve from BHL?
Yeah.
He's going to become a Packer fan. That's another bold prediction.
He won't become a Packers fan because Tyson Bagent does not play for the Packers.
Oh, okay. I forgot. My bad, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve is still out there.
He's out there somewhere. Old Steve.
Every time you see Walter Payton's birthday, you think of Shane Marsaw.
Yes. I was born. I was destined to be a Bears fan, as they say.
I was born on the 21st. I remember turning over Payton's rookie card, seeing he's born on the 25th. And I was like, Mom, you couldn't get me on the 25th?
Get out the duct tape.
That's how much I love this guy. So we'll see. I believe Rome is going to play.
Yeah, I wish I had
Dr. Huff says no.
Yeah, I wish I had more confidence that he was going to, but well,
I'm putting it in the universe.
Where did?
So what's yours?
So I'm just looking for something I'm trying to do. There we go. I have a strange amount of confidence for this game. I do. I just think I think the tides started to turn in Philly. That was a big statement game. This is a bigger one. You have to hold fort. You have to make a statement on your home turf in Chicago. You're at 10, you get to 11. Sadly, there's still a pathway with 11 wins that the Bears can miss the playoffs, believe it or not.
That would suck.
Yep, it would suck, but it is what it is. No, I noticed a change in Caleb Williams. He had an accurate, a very accurate game, I would say, against Cleveland. But I noticed a swagger change in Caleb Williams in the way that he carried himself post game, the way that he answered some of the questions. I've maintained that he's, just needed some time in this offense. And I think he's starting to look at it as home, that's his, where he can go and relax. And he believes in it. And I think you see it just you just see it and you can hear it. And maybe people don't think that makes sense, but I can, he's emitting an extreme amount of quiet confidence. And that's exactly what you want in your quarterback, in your leader. I believe in this running game. I believe in the guys that we have up front blocking. And just think about saying that as a Bears fan, that you believe in the running game, that you believe in your offensive line. It's been a long fucking time that we could say that. But with that being said, I have the Chicago Bears winning. I'm going to go with an odd score again. I'm going to say Chicago Bears 24, Green Bay 16. It's one of those. There's always seems like there's a weird number. We had the 28-21, which wasn't too weird, but
so 8 points.
Yep, 8 points.
I like 8 points. I'm good with that.
Yep. I actually don't feel real great about the 16. I think
Lions lose, the Bears win, they're automatically in the playoffs. So that's another thing. So tomorrow night is a big night too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Lions play tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow night is the Rams and Seahawks, isn't it?
Oh, it's Rams Seahawks.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
The Lions play tomorrow.
And you want to root for the Seahawks tomorrow night.
Okay. I needed to know that.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to revise my score. Bears win 24-20. I'm going to go with that.
20, thanks.
24-20.
Gotta deal with that shit.
Yep. Well, Phil, the last 3 Bears-Packers games have come down to the very last play. They blocked our field goal. We kicked the field goal. Caleb threw the pick in the end zone. And here you are for number 4. 24-20, Bears win.
So that means Caleb is throwing a touchdown pass to win based on how history has been.
It could be.
Remember they fucking cheated too to block that fucking kick?
I'm going to say this. I think I'll have two bold predictions. I think
thanks, Robert.
DeAndre Swift goes over 100 yards rushing. And I think Colston Loveland leads your team in receptions versus Green Bay.
There you go.
So that would be, I don't know how bold that is, but I would love for Rome and Luther to be in there. I'm a little more concerned with Rome's foot maybe than you are, especially with him re-aggravating it. We'll see. But Luther Burden, I mean, he's the wide receiver that I think we've wanted for a long time, that's got the fuck you in him. I mean, you see the clip out there of him grabbing the Packers guy's throat, fucking Darth Vader style. Like, fuck you. I'm a rookie. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who you are or who you think I am. But yeah, I will be bummed if Luther can't suit up and be ready to go.
All right. We'll see. I just put the positive. I think this is a playoff game. Rome wanted to be out there last week. I think he's going to get it done this week. I think so. But if he doesn't play, I saw somebody ask, my prediction for the Bears is still the same. He's just obviously not getting the 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll give him the Luther burden if he plays. It'll be 2 touchdowns.
But this is the way that we got to look at it, Phil. This is what we've wanted. This is what we've been dreaming about. This is what we've been praying for. We got the quarterback that we said we wanted for a long time. We got the head coach that understands it. Is there still, bumps in the road that he needs to figure out? Yes. We have what we want. You start to feel the confidence. You feel it from Ben. He's aggressive by nature. You feel it from Caleb. He's aggressive by nature. DeAndre Swift has flipped the script on his career, and he's running with a purpose. You have another rookie running back that is the fucking hammer. And don't think that Green Bay doesn't remember facing Chicago 2 weeks ago and realizing, you heard them say it, it's not the same Bears. Josh Jacobs talked about it. It wasn't the same Bears. They have a plan. They're playing differently. And that's the thing. And as fans have to be better. Soldier Field needs to be the loudest that it's been since Game 1, 2019, after the double doink. Phil, you were on the scene for that.
Yeah.
And it was a Super Bowl electric atmosphere. And the Bears had the fucking play queued up where they almost housed it. Could have housed it. On the very first play of the game.
Oh.
Tyreek Cohen.
Tariq Cohen.
Yep. But
fucking stumbled.
Listen, you can rest up. You have all the week of Christmas to rest up. Get out there, get fucking loud, get rowdy, get behind your team, praise your fucking quarterback. Make it the fucking, here in Syracuse, they call it, why I still call it the Carrier Dome. They call it the Loud House. That's what Soldier Field's got to be. Get the fuck out of your seats. When I'm watching here from New York on TV, I don't want to see a fucking person in Soldier Field sitting on their ass. Everybody needs to be standing for the entirety of the fucking game, yelling. When your team is on offense. Let's fucking do it. Be the 12th. Be the new 12th man.
Every
it's in Chicago.
Third down should be a fucking lightning storm.
Right.
Of loud.
Because
Phil Larison and Kerry Franklin better be fucking loud.
They're ready. Phil, you ready?
Will be fucking ready. I'm fucking ready.
I'm ready. Phil's ready.
Ready. I wish it was tonight.
TTNL's ready. Green Bay, we're coming.
What's up, everybody? This is NFL Network's Adam Ray.
This is only Crooch.
This is Matt Waldman.
This is Chris Zork from your Chicago Bears.
I'm Deion Miller.
Dan Weeder.
Hey, my name's Rashad Whitfield.
I'm Courtney Cronin.
Hey, this is David Kaplan. Listen to me. You want to learn football? Listen to my guys, Phil and Shane.
Shane and Phil.
Shane and Phil. Oh, Phil.
On the Tape Never Lies Network.
On the Tape Never Lies Network.
Tape Never Lies Network.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
Tape Never Lies Network, home of the greatest Chicago Bears fans on earth.